How's it going, gamers? I'm Luis Lamilla, editor-in-chief here at Gaming Vlog Network, and we have a little commentary / discussion video here with PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Now, the new DLC was just released today, which releases Kat from Gravity Rush as a new character, Emmett Graves from Starhawk, and if you pay $2, you get the new Fearless stage, which is a crossover of both Heavenly Sword and Wipeout. So in this video, we're going to be discussing some questions. We have the site manager of our website, Evan Hirsch. He also writes some news and occasionally does video reviews. Anyway, Evan also owns PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, but he doesn't have the DLC yet, and being that we both play the game, we both like it, I have the DLC and he hasn't, I'm going to have him ask a few questions about the DLC that maybe just the general public has or wants to know about. So, first question on the list is, he hears that Kat is an easy character to learn. How so? Well, Kat is pretty friendly with combos. If you're into characters like Dante, that is pretty much consisting of different combo attacks, you're probably going to like Kat. Her use of gravity is really effective with making combos. You could slide underneath pretty much anyone who's in front of you, you could slide under them and then reverse them with a kick. You could even do something where you slide down and kick them up into the air, where you could do a bunch of different combinations of gravity attacks. She's really good with combos, basically. She's a fun character to use. Personally, I use Nathan Drake a lot. He's my main character. But after using Kat for about maybe 4 hours today, I love Kat, and she might become my main character now. I really like Kat, and not just for the type of game or the type of mechanics they use for her character. I really like the actual game Gravity Rush. So I don't know, maybe I'm just prejudiced to this, but I really like Kat as a character in this game, and I'm loving her so far. Combinations or combos are really awesome to pull, and her specials are actually pretty fun, except the first one. Her level 1 special is kind of hard to get hits with or kills with, because she's kind of a slow person when she uses it. But other than that, her level 2 and level 3 are really powerful, if not OP at some points. Next up on the list, Kat has an interesting jump function. How is it implemented? Well, Kat has the power of gravity, or gravity control, so she is kind of floaty at times, depending on how you control her, which is actually it comes in handy sometimes if you're fighting a person that needs a specific location for you to be when doing their special, like someone like Nathan Drake's level 1. Using that to your advantage, the whole gravity shifting thing is really handy, because you can easily dodge specials, and it just allows you to move around the stage really fast, and it's very useful. Now, I heard that Emmett is a pretty hard character to learn. Why is that? Hope I pronounced his name right, but I'm calling him Emmett. Emmett focuses his attacks on guns. You could use the square button attacks to pretty much do short range punches and knife attacks, but his circle attacks are pretty much in for calling in drones or calling in kind of like more guns to pretty much come to your use. I believe side circle is a drone that pretty much just shoots people. Down circle is a AP generator machine. And up circle is just, I believe, like a grenade launcher thing. It's kind of like a rocket launcher gun that comes over that you could pick up. While circle, I think, just shoots stuff. I don't even remember what circle does. His triangle attacks are pretty much using the gun he has at that point. So you start off with the machine-like gun, but then you could also call in the rocket launcher and then use that instead. How does the weapon swapping mechanic work with Emmett? Well, Emmett can pretty much call in drones, and pretty much the only other gun you can get besides the machine gun that you start off with is a rocket launcher. Once you call in the drone, you get like an Orbitance thing. Think of like Halo 4, like a care package. You can get it in, and then you just need to go in front of it and press R1 like if you were picking up an item, and that's how you pretty much switch items. The rocket launch will shots and one couple of shots, and once it's done, you can to the machine gun. And you can pretty much just keep doing this and doing this. You can call in drones as much as you want. You can change the positions of AP generators or drones. It's just pretty much, he's calling in different things. That's pretty much how Emmett works. You have to call in different things and use them to your advantage. What is the new hazard in the Heavenly Sword / Wipeout stage known as Fearless, and how does it affect the gameplay? Well, you first start off in more of a Heavenly Sword type of game or stage. You're like on this half little pillar of a mountain, and pretty much you play there for maybe a couple of seconds, and then the thing just falls apart. You fly up into the air, and then you land into this more mountainous range area with the little platform on the side that's kind of a tower, and the right is a racetrack with the whole Wipeout part of the stage. Now, the actual part of the track is electrifying the characters that touch it. You can't get electrified if you just go up to it, but if an opponent attacks you and knocks you into that area, then you'll get shocked and lose AP. That's pretty much how this whole thing works. Occasionally, when you're on the side next to the track, a cart or a car will just fly by, and that will hit you even if you aren't knocked into that particular area, if you're just right next to it. So that's how pretty much that affects the gameplay. Overall, it's not too distracting unless you're just being thrown constantly into the track. But when you have more than 2 people, it's not really that much of an effect, because you just get hit and thrown everywhere. But if you're playing one-on-one, you'll probably want to take advantage of this and just keep throwing your person towards there and get their AP. So those are just some questions I wanted to answer for you guys. Hopefully this answers some of your questions about the DLC. You can get the DLC for Kat and Emmett Graves for free right now for 2 weeks starting today. And you can get the Fearless Stage for $2 on both PS Vita and PS3. It's cross-buy, so you buy one DLC pack for one console and you get it on both. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.